arrived in Bern. I was headed off into this park here. I put the location of the park that we're actually at in a tag reference on video, so you can actually find if you want to. The plaque behind the monument behind me is to do with the 125th anniversary of the Postal Union, as you can probably see on the actual front badge. It's quite large actually, to be really fair. Probably don't really do it too much, don't make it stand out as much for me. If I get close, you'd probably see a bit more perspection, but it's I suppose it must be, I don't know, maybe 8 metres tall, I suppose, and so it's quite large. So just going to have a walk round this park, hopefully bringing some more highlights on the way and maybe just share our experience of it. Okay, we just headed into the town centre a little bit, and as you can see there's a little market store in the centre, so while you're here maybe sort of have a look around all the local goods, may even grab yourself a bargain actually. So I imagine the stores are probably a little bit cheaper than some of the shops. And as I say, I'll just pan around. There's also this lovely, I don't know what it is actually, to be fair. Once again, I might have to just put this text on the video later, but I'll pan it around and show you anyway. As I say, I'll put the description of what it is later on actually, so you can see, but I was just looking at the frontage. But anyway, that's the market store, if you can see around it. Local sellers. I'll catch you later. Okay, we're now into town again. There's behind me we can see this famous clock tower. Once again, as I say, I'll put the name and descriptions and location of it in text, because it's much easier to do that rather than try and get the pronunciations and locations incorrect at this stage. But as I say, that's another thing to look at if you're in a town. Right enough, it's just next to the market, so catch them both at the same time. I'll get some footage of it in the meantime. We've just stopped for a bit of lunch outside the cathedral in Bern. Got a nice little open square. I'll just pan around and show you around that, just to give you an idea of it. We was quite fortunate. There was a little table and chairs just at the very bottom there, which they do have quite a bit of seating around here actually, to be fair. Again, a lot of the travelling around Bern to see some of the monuments is actually probably easier on bikes, because you get into the town, it can be a bit busy, so you're a little bit nose to nose with people trying to walk around and just guide your way around. So I found it a little bit easier, personally speaking, just taking the bikes and just getting up to your location you want to do. I'm just going to shoot up to show you the cathedral itself. So I'm just going to show you the cathedral as I walk back. So just to have a little deckers of it. Obviously pretty old now, with a bit of work done on a couple of the pillars there, as you can see. So I'm just going to pan up to that one to take a look. Excuse me, I'm just going to portrait the photo so you get a bit of a better perspection of it. And if I go up closer, I'm just going to go up close, get some nice ornamental sort of carvings and so forth. Not carvings, but caricatures all over the archways there. I don't know if you can make them out. They've actually got a wedding going on at the moment, so they obviously do keep it active with weddings and so forth. Which is quite nice really, because I bet it's a bit posh to have a wedding there, I should imagine, but it's nice to see they still do them. What I'm going to say is it's a town square, loads of cobbles over here, so you notice that on the bikes. All in all, Bern is it's quite nice. I mean, it's certainly worth a visit. We found it. The town centre wasn't really our cup of tea, but obviously I suppose it's all up to your own taste really. But we found it was actually nicer taking the bikes and just being I don't know, 500 or 600 metres away from the actual centre of town, so you can actually get a little bit less crowds and so forth. And certainly, without doubt, the best way we found of getting about is again with bikes, because walking around the town can be a bit claustrophobic and you're bumping into people, especially with the way we travel, because it tends to be me, my wife and the dog, and going to pan you around the square and have a look. So you can have a look at it. Often as you're walking around Bern, you'll find these little statues every so often with water features and so forth, which are actually really handy if it's nice, if it's day like today when it's warm and the dog needs a drink and so forth. There's always a place to keep her cool and so forth. A couple of the parks have got water fountains in, which once again you sort of dog can sort of paddle in front paws in there and sort of cool down, because it's just below 30 today, so it's obviously we've got to look out for our furry friends. Okay, I'm just going to go up to one of the tower entrances on the Bern Cathedral. Okay, got to nearly the top. There's one more level to go to yet, which I'll go up to, but I had to stop for a breather. Actually, the steps are a bit of a killer, actually. Well, maybe not for others, but certainly was for me. In the meantime, I will show you the views round, which are actually very, very beautiful views. Actually, to be any fair, you certainly see the whole of Bern from up here. I'll take some more footage when I get near the top. So I'll probably need another breather in between that. I've reached the very top of the cathedral now. Sorry if I sound a little bit out of breath. There was a lot of steps. I didn't count them actually, but I'm sure somewhere on the internet it probably tells you how many steps there are. Certainly a lot of steps. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep it going and just walk my way around the final tower, so you can get an aerial view of the sights once you're up here, really. So I'm just going around. And in a minute I'll stop and actually give you some more thorough views on.
It probably isn't where it used to be at the time. No.
So after making my way down from the cathedral steps, there's a fair few, but as I say, the view's worth the effort, sort of. Anyway, signing off, and enjoy yourself if you're venturing up to Bern.